over it. And I done turned the heater on in here. So you're going to hear that too. No, it's not raining. Hey, y'all. Hola, 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 hola. Is this connected to my... Woo! How y'all day been? I made me some fish tacos last night and got in the bed. And I was in the bed on TikTok and just looking at TV and just relaxing my mind. Hey. Hey everybody, good morning Rika, or afternoon everybody. I'm saying morning. It's what time is it? Just turned afternoon a little while ago. Watching my older videos. Okay, can you see how this community has changed me? I don't know if it's for the better or for the worse. I'm just playing. I'm joking. It's definitely for the better. It's definitely for the better. Oh, y'all. So I saw the thing that's going on in Gwinnett County. Y'all seen that? In Georgia? That the schools and teachers are choosing not to listen. I just wet my hair because, okay, real quick, anybody in here had locks a long time? I need somebody that's had like locks like 8+ years to tell me something. Anybody, if you had them for that long and cut them off, that still counts. Do you ever feel like the weight of your mental stuff be in your hair? Okay, good. Because, baby, and you just sometimes want to rinse your hair, just rinse it. Not necessarily wash it, just rinse. I did that today. I just needed to let the water touch my scalp. And I normally don't do that. I normally wash my hair because my hair is real crazy. It's thin, it's whatever, it's all this other stuff. But do you ever feel like you just need to rinse your hair and just like rinse all the blah out? And not dirt or any of that, but just the emotions or whatever. Is that something that happens? Is that a part of this process? Because I'm only 7 years in, so I don't know. Because I know when I was like not had locks, like anytime I would felt not good, I would wash, shampoo my hair, but I would, or just let the water run through my hair. But I know locks hold energy. And so I've been thinking for 2 years, I've been grabbing a lot of energy, and not all of it be good. You hear me? Yes. Okay, Miss Sparks. Let me see how to say this last name. Y'all know I got these glasses on and they dark. Sean, okay. Sis, what's going on? Tell me, Naisha. Okay. Well, I'm just saying because I know hair holds energy, but it seemed like locks suck it up. You hear me? That's why I don't let people touch my hair either. Okay. Okay. What you got, sis? Tell me. This little heater worked good because it was cold in here just all of 2 minutes ago. Definitely works well. Thank you. It does. Okay. Okay. I just needed to rinse some stuff out. I do at times. Okay. 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 I just wanted to make sure. Okay. So that's fine. I just wanted to hear from some folks that had locks a little bit longer than me, a lot longer, some of y'all, and I just wanted to, ask the question really quickly because that whole rinsing some stuff out is a thing. Yeah. Okay. Day 3 of no power. Oh, wait. Whoa, where you at? Day 3 of no power. Just wanted to thank you for telling me to be prepared because we are comfy now. You said you want to make me feel better today because Circle woke up with some heaviness on her chest. You said thank you. And you're welcome. Yeah. Michi already bust my head this morning. Exactly what I prayed. He said in a text. And I'm like, whoa. And I said, my eyes are sweating. I had just said it in prayer. I said, I'm going to need them to stay out my business. All of them. Sure did. What I had just said and wrote in my journal, this man types in my phone. I said, you have got to be kidding me. I'm happy y'all are you're in Cleveland, Ohio. I look like somebody grandma because I am. So don't come for me. And I can't hear crazy, it's still wet, and this is how I feel. Listen, listen. You're going to have to hold on, honey, just because you keep typing a question. I'm not going to just give it a second. We're going to get there. Okay? I seen it. Had a convo with a friend last night. Shared some of your insights. She was intrigued. Thank you. So I want to say you about to make me cry. That comment about the Cleveland, Ohio. I've been crying all morning. It's not a bad thing. Please pray for us in the middle of the tropical storm, multiple tornadoes today, and flooding. Did you do your oil around your space and on your car? Did you do your oil? You anoint all your stuff? You can ask God to put. Oh, okay. I was gonna say there go that chain link fence of angels I told y'all to put around the property. And angels is real tall, and they can you know, they can So it's a thing. We're planning together. Listen. I needed to hear that, and I know y'all might not think that I do, and it ain't about ego. I ran across a video real quick. I ran across a video of I ran across a video of I just completely forgot what I said. I was about to say. I forgot. Oh, thank you, Dad. I ran across a video from 3 years ago today. Right? And when I tell y'all circle was broken. Just watching the video, it brought like that right here. Right? And so I want to thank God because one of the things that I said in there, and hopefully this will be some solace for someone else. In there, everything that I knew as comfortable or that kept me what we would call okay, and I'm not talking about my marriage, I'm talking about being with my kids and just having that happen, and then not really understanding what was going on with my apartment. It was just a lot. And I told y'all I've been doing vlogs for years to myself. So I watched that today, and 3 years ago today, y'all, I said to myself, I don't know what is happening. I don't know. I said, but there is coming a time when the people that have mistreated me badly or they mistreated me, they are going to regret that. And not in a vengeful way. I said, God, I know you here with me, and it don't matter what it look like. I said, I just want to be able to do something that's going to help change the world. You hear me? I ain't even going to worry about what's going on with me. But I know you got something. I don't know exactly what it is that I'm supposed to be doing right now. And when I tell y'all the tears was flowing from my eyes, you hear me? It was crazy how crazy my life was at that time. But hopefully, you understand that everything is not always going to be that way. Everything is not always going to be as uncomfortable. And God will change your situations. And you don't have to know what's going to happen. You don't have to understand it. It doesn't have to make sense. It does not have to. because nothing at my life 3 years ago today, thank you, nothing in my life made sense. When I tell you nothing, nothing. I couldn't understand it. Folks was letting they cat out the bag. I guess they felt like maybe this was one of my most vulnerable spaces. And honey, when I tell you everybody that could take a shot at Circa did take a shot at Circa. I'm talking about people I couldn't even believe. Like, oh, really? Interesting. You'll hear me. When I say nothing, everybody let me know what they waited until I was in my most vulnerable time to let me know how they felt about me, all of this, never minded that these people would call my phone every day when they had problems and take up my whole day for months and sometimes years on end. We're not going to talk about that. You hear me? But God was allowing me to see the character. And my godmother had kept telling me, she said, there are some things that God wants to do for you. And it's some people around you, because they know you have a soft heart. They will suck every single thing out of you that God intends to give you. So baby, he can't give it to you until all of them is gone. Now, mind you, she didn't even know all that was going on with me, because I try to keep it light when I talk to her. You hear me? When I tell you them words rang true in the last 3 years, it's crazy. But to go back and see how broken I was, and to understand that it was all part of God's plan, be okay with not being okay. Be okay with not understanding. Be okay with not always knowing, because it's going to blow your mind. If you know what's going to happen, that means you should see the same. I'm going to say it again. If you know what's going to happen, that means you're only going to get the same thing. God changed my life, and it makes me want to cry right now, because I used to say all the time, I just want to make every person's life better that I come in contact with. Even though people are ruining my days every day, purposely. And I'm not just talking about from one angle. I'm talking about all of them. And I used to be like, you don't see? And then I start saying, no, I know you see. Help me. Make me better. Make me strong. And he did. My eyes been sweating all day, girl. You hear me? Because I'm grateful. And so I encourage you to do a vlog about how you feel. Write it down. I can go back and see God's track record, y'all. You hear me? I can see his track record, and I can see the people that thought that I was at my most vulnerable and they let loose, baby. I'm so grateful they did. You don't even understand. No matter how painful, it still sometimes be to think like, damn, you really did me like that. I forgive you, but damn. Did you? And then double down on it. Double down, triple down sometimes. And now it's, hey, it's for horses, honey. What's up? Hey, it's for horses. It is. When you seek God's way, you will be done wrong. When you seek God's way, it's going to be very, very trying for your insides. When you know you can pop off and you know you can cut a person down to nothing and you don't. That's strength. When you don't retaliate, when you don't acknowledge, when you just let it go. It takes more strength to be quiet. When you know for a fact that you can shut the. But it takes more strength to look at a person and say, I understand that you're unhappy and that's why you're trying to hurt me, so I'm going to let you be and I'm going to move around. You hear me? I'm going to move around. And you got one off. It's cool. I ain't even thinking about trying to get you back. I just want you to go away. And hopefully you don't cause pain to the next person you come to. People don't like it when you say stuff like that to them. Somebody tried me this morning at work and I felt my face getting hot and I just stayed looking at them and didn't say a word. Boom! Y'all said y'all gonna help me out today because okay. Come on in, Dad. Cause baby, sometimes stuff be so crazy and you just have to delete the whole thing and say, I'm not gonna do it. Facts. Got told that I'm weak when I won't hurt back with the words with my mouth because I understand and they don't. Yes, beach vibes. Listen, all that stuff. You know what, Mari, what you gonna do is, you know what, nephew? Give me your arm. You ain't even been in here how long? I just looked at my leg and said, nigga, you missed the summer color. It's about to be fall. I don't even go outside. I said I need some sun. Y'all know last year, honey, I was crispy. This year, I ain't been in the sun at all. Do you hear me? I am pale in the sun. Normally, I be good and black. Baby, these legs is ashy white. Ain't no telling what I'm going to look like in the wintertime. Because, see, normally my summer color, it'll tie me over till about December. But then everybody still be whatever. So I don't know how it's gonna look this year, all pasty and stuff. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it at all. You hear me? Not. Okay, anyway. So another thing I wanna say, Mara, you gonna stay on my business. Y'all just be in my business. I don't know if I like it or not. Hey, Pumpkin. The Georgia school system is deciding on not teaching basically black folks history or not. They're giving the school districts and the schools in Gwinnett County, they're saying they're not going to teach it. Well, I want to drag you to outside beach day and spa day in my gorilla. Yeah. Moving on. Okay. So with that, listen. Oh Jesus, Mari, I'm trying to focus. You're acting like your cousins. I'm trying to get these thoughts out, and then y'all. Trying to be serious here, okay? But thanks, because I needed that. They're deciding. Yeah. So remember. Yeah. Yeah, girl. You ain't heard nothing. It's on y'all news. That's how I seen it. What they doing? Yeah, girl. It was just the other day. Yeah, how did y'all not see it? They're giving the teachers in the districts, they just signed a thing. And a lot of y'all districts or something like that is saying they're not going to teach it. You're not going to know nothing about Harriet Tubman or none of the black folks that invented nothing. Y'all better get on there. Yeah, for y'all babies. It's like junior high school and everything. Whatever it's called. I don't know the name, the political name for whatever it is with the something race theory or something, whatever they calling it now. Black history. I don't know when we got so technical, but black history. It's not gonna be something that's gonna be taught in y'all schools. Yeah. This is just on y'all news. They did do it in Florida. Sorry, but that is wild. But it's nothing that they haven't already been doing. They just starting to be more on 10 toes down vibe. Yeah. So listen. So listen. This is why I kept so many books at my house for my children, because you ain't lying. I peeped it with my son when he was in the fifth grade. I said, oh, and you know, the schools where I was living at that time, they had amazing, most of their schools are baccalaureate, international baccalaureate and all of that, whatever, but I still saw a difference. You hear me? That's what I so many, But you don't think it's odd, even with that, that God had us buying all of these books at the ages our kids could read, in the different levels all the way up, right before they started talking about it ain't gonna be no school if you can't pay for it, and now there's certain things that are not gonna be taught. Yeah, critical race theory. I know it was something. You said facts. I taught my daughters at home about us. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn this up. When I tell you these eyes is crazy. There we go. Y'all don't think that's weird? The God that had us buying books and books and books and books and books and books about science, about math, cooking, everything. Y'all don't think it's crazy? For real? Y'all don't think that's nuts? Stocking our houses with books before they start talking about it might not be an education system? Huh? What do you mean a list of books? There's books in my bio that I have. You'll have to look under devotional books and look around in there. But I don't have a list of my books. But there's a list of books that I feel like, not a whole extended list, but it's some on there. You said, yep, I've been buying books about everything. Good job, Pumpkin. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this back on. I could just turn my air down, but I'm not. Ain't that interesting? How about we don't do that? I had to wait on my brother to call me today, and so I had to turn my ringer on. I was getting ready to. That's what I was about to go get, and it's right here. Thank you, Dad. Y'all, this brain fog for menopause ain't no joke. I just want y'all to know that. Y'all hear me? I got such a rage over that. Y'all not about to take away the history of these people who made such a difference. Yeah, it's a real thing. Well, this is the thing. So, who remembers me telling y'all that the main reason that they didn't want people of color to read was because they would go back and find out that, it's schools not doing it right now. I just seen it. It's a guy that reported on it. A little black guy. I shared it. I reposted it. Been praying for you, brother, believing. Thank you. I talked to him today. And I was waiting on his call, and then I turned my ringer right back off. But this brain fog is crazy. Pray for that. Because these thoughts be here and then they don't. Oh, they didn't want people to be able to read because then they would go and see themselves at different places. and be like, wait a minute, everybody, that look like my cousin. That's TT. That's my big mama. That's my Uncle Ralph right there. You can't tell me that. Tell me that I don't look like Uncle Ralph. You hear me? Because as soon as the people of color started reading, they started inventing things. We had Black Wall Street. Most of the stuff used on the plantation was invented by the slaves that did want work smarter, not harder. Work smarter, not harder. And then those people ended up becoming a lot of the turn of the century inventors. But like I told y'all, something I experienced in 2020 and a little bit before that is certain things they won't let you trademark if your color ain't right. No matter how much money you got. Certain things they just gonna keep finding things wrong with it. You keep putting money into it and they want you to give up. I heard this from a trademark lawyer. I mean patent lawyer, excuse me, patent lawyer, excuse me, not trademark, patent. Okay? So with that, you have to understand that the same things that were going on in history is just repeating itself. Okay? But just like I told y'all and just like God told me, I used to feel crazy because I'm like, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. And he said, I got something else. One thing you need to realize about anybody that is setting holes for you or trying to block your way, all that they are doing is setting up either that for themselves or for their generations, right? Hear me. Now watch this, right? So there were people that didn't want people of color to be educated, right? So those people started their own colleges, right? And because said people were the descendants of the people that started college, there are some things that are just in your DNA. You don't even have to just be there. And what is in you is going to come out. Now, what we have now is a twist of events because there are people that are not POCs that are saying our students cannot be educated properly because of POCs. What? So the whole you done for my great granddaddy, his great grandkids that fell in it? No. Nuh-uh, that's not what you're telling me. Interesting. This is why you have to make Mari. This why you gotta make sure that your intentions is right, because they might not affect you. They might hit four generations down in real life. And that's with everything. Do you understand? You cannot dig holes for other people because God looks at the little man. This is what people fail to write. Man always gonna look at the big man. They always gonna look like the person in charge and be trying to get close to them. God said, that's not where it's at. He said, I'm close to the brokenhearted, the downtrodden, the abused. I'm close to them. Whether the world thinks I'm with them or not, I am, and I'm gonna change their life. So be careful of your actions. Y'all don't want the world to know the truth and the narrative. Y'all been writing is false. And the truth ain't in them and hasn't been. Listen. That's why they keep your girl SB. Y'all ain't figured it out yet. That's why they keep your girl SB. Come on. Folks, the book community owe me a check. The book publishers and all of them people, they owe me a few checks. You hear me? But once people start reading again, They not just reading one thing. They're reading prescriptions. They're reading the ingredients on their food. They are reading the chemical makeup or whatever it is, like even on their clothes, wondering why my body is itching and I'm buying all this cream, and it's because I have a synthetic thing on my body. The Israelites had to wear a certain type of clothing. You couldn't have synthetics in the clothing. Interesting. Like the same chemicals that's in the weave that's making girls. See, I remember when I was in beauty school and my teacher told me about the lye turning black women's brains green. We had to do a science class. I don't know if any other people remember this, but lye was turning black women's brains green. It was seeping through their layers of skin and into their blood, and it was turning they brains green. And this is the product. That's why they had to come out with all the no lye products. But again, all it is a chemical compound. So they changed one thing in the compound and they don't gotta call it lye, but it still is. It still is. This is why when a lot of black women stop using relaxers, their hair stop breaking. They don't have a lot of things going on with their uterus, their skin. Oh yes, honey. See, it's a lot of stuff your girl know, and I don't talk about it because they already be on my head. But I have some amazing people in my life that poured a lot of things into me in every single situation I've been in. You got to think my parents in the medical field. So there's certain stuff that I heard of. We had the pill book at home. My dad is the one that put us on with all that's going on right now with prescription abuse. My dad put us on in 1991 when we was going to junior high school, me and my little brother. He said, hey, don't ever take a pill that anybody hands you. And he would, now, my brother probably didn't pay that much attention. I read that thing back and forth and back, probably 3 times by the time I was 15. Because I wanted to know. And I used to tell my friends, don't do that. Oh my God, there you go. So, okay, I'm trying to tell you. So even as a kid, God was equipping me with different things that were going to be for later. You hear me? Who would have ever thought that 30 years later, I would be online with y'all telling y'all, read the side effects of your medicine. And make sure that is not this mystery illness that is coming up, because they know most people ain't going to sit there and read that. So then we got all these people that didn't quit taking this medicine. Y'all know how much y'all medicine was worth a month? Your doctor do too. And the medical insurance companies as well. Thank you. Most of their plans have always been made to destroy, reduce the numbers, including offering, Y'all see what they said is going on down there, I think in Alabama? Over 100 inmates that been found, and they said that it was a, substance, too much of a substance, but when they find their bodies, they beat and bruised and their organs is gone. Because they need the money and are willing to sign up for some experiments. Yeah, I know plenty of people that went and got paid for them studies. Yeah. You just saw it, Jamila? Mm-hmm. We just talked about it. Now listen. Y'all don't remember just talking, it was maybe a week ago, about whose organs sell the most? And when we did the class on melanin, and I said your organs have a lot of melanin in them, I prayed that y'all went and watched that show. What's the name? About Chicago. Y'all seen it? Did y'all watch it? The Exorcist, the show? Did y'all see Did y'all see the white man in the mask and had painted exactly what we seeing on TikTok every day? Where they pull these masks over, they go into the hood, they put all them things out there, they put all the sticks out there. Okay? Because they needed the organs. You hear me? So they put the sticks in Chirac because they needed the organs. Because most mamas and daddies don't have medical power attorney over their kids. So they not in control of their body. They don't, I told y'all, my mama told me, soon as we got ready to do it, she said, and don't put organ donor on your thing. Did you hear what I said? Do not put organ donor as a POC because they will not save you. I learned this at 15 years old in 1995, and now we see POCs fighting for their healthy child's life because a doctor or somebody then gave something to this baby that shut their whole system down because this baby got the kidney, the heart, the eyes, the tendons, the all of that somebody else needs. Kid you not. And I told my kids the same thing. Do not put organ donor on your license. Absolutely not. True, they wanted my daughter's organs when they claimed her is brain dead. I said her sister and brother will get her organs. Okay. Right, my niece was an organ donor and they did nothing to help her when she got sick. My mama told me that in 1995. And my brothers had their licenses probably 8 years prior to that. And she said, you bet not. And now we got all... They let them die. They let them die. They let them die. They're killing them. They're unaliving them. Something is wrong. They were healthy. They were fine. This doesn't make any sense. Whoopty wop. POCs. I don't care how brown you is, you need to. And I keep telling my kids, and they still ain't went and got them. So I was like, you know what? It ain't nothing I can do. I done said it. I told y'all to go get the stuff done. I'm not gonna because I can't do it. So understand, your children. If they are over 18 and they not married or nothing, they can do whatever they want. You said one thing's about your lives is education. You know what? That makes me excited. I'm happy you feel that way. Cause, and that's why I said people used to call me crazy. I said that's because you just don't know. I hate to say it. The darker you are, the more expensive your organs. Period. You wonder why they do genocide in Sudan and places like this. That is not for no reason. If you notice, most of the places around the world where there are just all of these uncontrollable deaths that just happen and happen and happen and happen, it's in the community. Our organs still for the darker you are, the more your organs is, because there's more melanin in your blood than anywhere, and in your organs and your bones and everything. She went to the ER. They asked her weird questions, and she got up and left. Baby, I told you I do not fool with them people, unless I absolutely have to. I do not fool with them. You're not about to play lab rat with me or my kids. You said it's been $353 and $1,212 per gram. That's why you see an uptick. All you gotta do is like with the NASDAQ. Want to see something? Look at the rate of PLCs killed unalived at a certain time, and then go watch that melanin on the NASDAQ, whatever that is. Go watch the sales of that and see what happens. See if somebody come out with a new skin product. See if you said what? You said, huh? That's why they don't find our kids, because they in the makeup products and the lotion and the age-defying oils and spritzes, and then all of this tanning lotion. I hate to say it, that's making these super pale white girls as dark as me, baby. I don't even be knowing who black now, and I'm not even trying to be funny. I saw a girl. You couldn't have told me she wasn't black, baby. I said, she went from white and pasty to my color with just a stroke of some and damn near was my summer color when she got done. Because this is not summer. I know where they are. We know where they are. We know where their organs are. We know. And that's why there's never a rush to find our children. There's never a rush to save our children. There's never a rush because they need us. And this is what the crazy folks don't realize. If we stop being existing around a lot of folks, there's a lot of blood that would not cure hell cell. The hella cell, the immortal cell, the immortal blood that could cure any disease that they kept from the communities of the world while they was faking science research, and they already had a cure from a POC woman. So where's all the money going if y'all already got the cures? We just want to know. And been replicating her blood for years and didn't give her family a dime. Interesting. Who don't need who? Who need who? What? Interesting. Sometimes when you try to get away from something, you don't know that you could be trying to get away from the thing that's gonna save your life or your baby's life. Be careful. In real life. If you haven't watched that episode of The Exorcist, I don't know which one it is, the show, you'll want to. And it will help you understand a lot of what's going on right now in so many different areas. It's not a coincidence that they're attacking the people that they're attacking in London or wherever in the UK. At CLS Plasma, it's mostly black people that donate, and they pay them to donate blood and plasma. I ain't gonna lie, I'm thankful. I tried to donate one time and they said my veins was too small. And I was happy because I don't do needles. They always have to use a butterfly. Thank you, Dad. My veins, they don't even, they always had small veins. Always, 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 always. That's what I pretty much had them kids without no medicine because you can't put that big needle nowhere. It's going to blow my veins quick. Nope. hmm Just everything. All of it. This is the thing, family. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. I don't know. I'm grateful for it though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm like, and great thing my mom worked in the hospital because she said you gonna have to go get it. And plenty of times my mama did my sticks because, man, we can't. Yeah, she gonna have to because I don't trust y'all. She gonna have to because it ain't gonna. I'm not gonna be able to sit still in real life. It pays to pay attention. Now, yeah, and Jamila is getting worse. It's getting worse. Believe it. It is. It's getting worse. And it's sad. So look, somebody sent me this. I ain't gonna lie and say I remember the products you love. I tried to reshare it. I don't know. They probably didn't let y'all see it. Can y'all listen? Is y'all ready? Y'all listen? Yo, I'm back on this shit, man. Hey, yo, y'all seen old here before? Yo, listen, right? Cuz got more money than Elon, and I think we gotta listen to what he got to say, yo. Listen to this shit. Ups and downs in the market. Y'all know how to at least be knowing. Crashes in history. Do you think we're headed for another market crash? Well, I mean, there'll be crashes, and there'll be a final crash from which there is no return. I believe that because there is social dissonance and there is, we don't have a solid financial basis anymore, even older than that. He said we don't have a solid financial basis anymore, and there's going to be a whole bunch of small crashes, and then there's going to be the final crash. I'm gonna let it play, but y'all heard that, right? He's like French or something, but he has more money than Elon Musk. Okay, let's go. We just keep adding to the debt. It will collapse. And when it comes back, it will take some years to come back. The companies and the stocks will not exist when the system comes. It comes back, it will take some years to come back. The companies and the stocks will not exist when the system comes back again. So so the stocks that you end up with will be worthless. Someone said, yeah. That was on 7/14, but somebody sent it to me today. His name is Nizzy Lord, Nizzy You can go watch his video. Uh-huh. Nizzy Lord with an E. Nizzy. Yep, that's his video. And that's a billionaire that has more money than Elon Musk. And you heard what he said. Hatamada. Hatamada. said, please, 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 please do not buy those penny stocks. Do not do none of that. Go get your stuff because they are lying to you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. You don't think that's crazy? Do ya? This he's loaded. He said, "Oh, when it come back, it won't be no stocks." Remember me telling you about God gonna even the playing field financially? Y'all done heard me say that? If there's no stocks, if the companies are not gonna be good for years, the people that own all the stocks are the people that own all the companies. You hear me? You got it? You heard that? It is not, listen, people have been misled, okay? They have been bamboozled. They have been distracted. Listen, I don't know. It already cracked. There's nothing. It already did. It already did. That's the thing. It's not will it. It already did years ago. You just listen. I need you to screenshot this. Some of y'all already got the book. If you don't, for those of you that have this book, I suggest you get in it. You're going to see some very interesting things. And this book was written in 1994. You're welcome. 1994. I read that book when I was 15 years old. Before I went to be a sophomore in high school. Sophomore? I was 15. No, before my freshman year. No. Yeah, it was my sophomore year. It was my sophomore year. So was I 15? I was 15. You're welcome. Mm-hmm. Let's see what it says. It says as President Clinton implements his vision of the New World Order, his administration believes that Russia can be brought into the fold of the New World Government. The United States has embarked on a unilateral disarmament program that is eliminating the great military strength which the Reagan administration built up to protect the West against foreign enemies. Weapons funding is down 50% and is projected to drop even more. Blase, skippy. It says they recently shut down the Mountain Home Air Force Base in Idaho, one of the two radar command centers that track Russian bombers flying towards America. This was in 1994. Then it says, while disarming America's military, the administration is engaged in a massive arms sale to other countries. Last year, the USA became the #1 arms supplier to the Third World. In 1990, USA foreign arms sales rose to a staggering $18.5 billion compared to Russian sales at only $12.1 billion. Skippy. American leaders often preach peace to the world and piously suggest that Europe stop fueling the Middle East arms race. Meanwhile, America sold $14.5 billion in weapons to Saudi Arabia alone in 1991, more than the Russians sold to all the third world countries combined. This was in 1994. Y'all heard that? The simple truth is that you cannot borrow or spend your way to prosperity. America has been living beyond its means for decades. The bill collector is finally coming to close us down. As a graph shows, the national debt is rising astronomically as government borrows billions more every month. Experience tells us that we reap what we sow, and it's called the coming economic crash. And it will destroy our economy through a stock market crash and a banking credit collapse, and finally, hyperinflation. You mean like the same loaf of bread costing 3 times what it did 2 years ago? Hey, sis. This is not what's happening right now. Is it? So the same thing that has happened in Europe. Okay. 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 Here we go. The first economic crisis facing us is a massive stock market crash that will dwarf the crash of 1929. However, the Bible indicates an economic collapse will prepare the way for the rise of the Antichrist. James warned that your gold and silver are corroded, and their corrosion will be a witness against you, and will eat your flesh like fire. You have heaped up treasure in the last days, As I examine the prophecies over the economic changes that the Antichrist will introduce during the economic intelligence reports, I believe we are on the verge of a stock market collapse such as we have never witnessed before. The Dow Jones average stock is now trading at 43 times current earnings, almost 3 times higher than the market, uh, higher than the market hit before the 1929 crash. However, the average Dow Jones stock is paying less than 3% in dividends. Many investors are thrilled with receiving 17% or more on their stocks and mutual funds in recent years. However, the danger signs are everywhere. This was in 1994. And yes, my crazy tail was reading about this stuff at 15. And was. Had it out. Listen, that's when you had to go to the library to look up. You wasn't no getting online for real or looking up nothing. I mean, some people, but we didn't have no internet access. We had the computer, but I don't believe we were online at that time. So I have to go to school and do it. And I used to be in that library with that book. You hear me? Until my mama threw it away. I wanted to understand. And it's crazy that God had that man give it to me when I was 15 years old on the bus. On the road again. 15, and that's what I'm reading about. And y'all wonder why I'd be like, I can't remember where I read it, but I do know this. Just crazy. How many 15-year-olds you think want to hear about that? And I tried to talk to my cousins. I told y'all we would go on and get our meds and be talking, and I'll be talking about this, and they'd be like, bro, this is why we do not have meds with you. You always talking about ain't gonna be no money at 15. Well, I just want y'all to be ready, because we never know what day is coming. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, they used to be sick of me. That's okay. You said I would have been all in. Listen, they was not trying to hear that. And so then that's when I started like talking to older people and people that went to the army and just different things like that, because I wanted to understand what I had read. And anyway, I used to be trying to tell them. They'd be like, bro, we do not want to hear that. I'm telling you, I've been a weirdo all my life. The whole time. Listen. You said my grandma didn't care when I tried to tell her 3 years ago. It's real. So understand that this is all scripted. There's nothing that we can really do about it, but you do want to prepare for, like even this book says, preparing for an economic crash, you know? And I show this picture all the time too. Don't we have this now? But they started it with these guys to make sure it worked. $1994, huh? Interesting. You You're here right now. You do real. Your grocery bill didn't go up 3 times since you you still able to buy the same amount of food for the same amount of money when you go to the grocery store? Your eggs still the same price they was 2 years ago? Because if so, I need to know where you live. You already here for it. It's happening right now. Your your president bought how many billion chips last year? Biomedic chips. That happened in 22 or 23. The temple has already been built over there in Israel, and they're setting up ready for the Antichrist to sit on it. The people already found their Messiah 2 years ago. What you mean you're not gonna be here? It's happening right now. The red heifers is already over there. Baby, listen. Just like my sweetie pie came in here and said today. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. We've been without power for 3 days, and we in here comfortable. So we gonna keep on believing God and keep on being prepared. That's what we gonna do. We not gonna act like we don't see it. Oh, I'm sorry, Pumpkin. I was about to say, girl, wait a minute. Is it a crazy in here? I'm sorry. Oh, you said the Facebook lady said that. Got it. Sorry, Pumpkin. I was about to say, because, honey, we already together. Listen, it's scary. I'm sorry. Y'all know I ain't got my glasses on. Listen, it's scary. I got people saying, "Oh, well, I don't have to worry about that." I'm like, nigga, we a world raw. They sending destroyer, literally boats from all countries called destroyers, and the Bible said that spirit was going to be running. The spirit of the destroyer was like going to be running through the land. I just you didn't seen the horse during the Olympics. You done seen the horse, and then right after you see the horse at the Olympics, a fleet of ships that will destroy things have been leaving bays and going. I just don't be. I be wanting to know, like, how crazy can you be? But again, people that want to wait until they can see it. Listen, I told you. If you are wait till you won't believe it until you see it. We ain't planning nothing together. We ain't planning nothing together. I promise you we're not gonna be able to plan anything together. Because you have to wait until everybody else already know. And I'll be trying to be moved on by the end. Because if you wait until you see it, it's already too late. There's nothing you can do about it. Yep. Look, that part. It's scary. Yeah. You said you waiting for him. They waiting for him to show up. He already showed up in 22. The Antichrist is the false Messiah, right? Ain't that who the Antichrist is? He's supposed to be the false Messiah, the false Jesus, right? Are we agreed on this? We all agree, right? He's the false Messiah. He's about the fake Jesus' second coming, right? So if what race of people or what region did Jesus come from? The Hebrews, the Israelites, that whole, even though we know them as Romans over there, just stay with me. They found him already 2 years ago. Well, they knew where he was. It ain't like he was lost. But you hear what I'm saying? He here. You know how many Christians don't believe that dude is walking? I said, y'all do realize he already been doing miracles, calling demons out of boats and stuff. Or whatever miracles he done did over there. You can look it up. You can look it up. Just type in Jews for they were celebrating in New York and where they was at the Wailing Wall and everything in 2022. It was like March or April of 2022. That's why they got the red heifers over there by September to get out. Lord. Ain't that crazy? And that's why I be trying to say, like, how? Yeah, that's crazy. We waiting on Jesus. Jesus at the door. He didn't already pulled up, got out the car. He checking his clothes out. I don't know why y'all. They not paying attention. And God said they was going to be rocked to sleep. That's exactly what he said. He said at the end times they was going to be rocked to sleep. And baby, I see it all day long. They keep talking about where we not at and that hasn't happened yet and you're confused. No, baby, actually I'm not. Actually, I'm not, but you'll not want to be in my class on the first day trying to think you know everything that I know in just 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, even if you was here for 5. You don't. And I'm not saying that I'm smarter than anybody. I'm saying you don't know all that I know from 1 class or 2 classes or 3 classes or even hell, all of the other ones, because I believe God. And some things he tells me to say out loud and some things he don't. But one of the things I know is this. He told us what was coming. And he done told us every single day. Sing steady, rock steady, steady rocking all night long, baby rock. Wow, that's my stop. That's why I can't be corner. Here, Mari, come over here. Have a seat, because I just seen myself with a Jerry curl and some. Have a seat. You're in the corner. I'm trying to focus. Listen here. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. No, come to the corner. Listen here. He do it every time. Oh, Jesus. Get your nephew. But he is steady as a rock. Steady as a... No, I'm just playing. Oh, Lord. This is why people think we crazy. You cannot just blurt out song in the middle of a conversation like this. And he did it anyway. And then my crazy mind gonna start singing. Mari, corner. Listen. Maybe that God needed you to break up the... Yeah, get him, queen. She said, she over here doing cartwheels. Listen. Lord Jesus. It's a song for everything. It is. It really is. And you know what? I used to get on my kid. I told y'all they'll say a movie scene, bust out in song, and I realized they get it from their crazy mama. And it used to drive me crazy when they would do that. I'd be trying to have a serious conversation, and it'll be like, I don't know. I'd be like, I'm getting ready to hit you. And they'll be like, no touching. No touching. No touching. Right? For Emperor's New Groove, like, I'm about to put my hands on you. And then this is what you say. And as a parent, you want to not to laugh, but it's appropriate right now. You hear me? But you still got to stay stern. Don't be talking about no touching. No touching. No touching. No touching. Like, about to put my hands on you. You better move. Or whatever it is. Like, so to have you do it, All of y'all. It's just like being with them all the time. Listen, listen. I just look at them like this, and they all laughing, and now y'all all do the same things. I told y'all I seen y'all before. I'm gonna run to the restroom. That being said, y'all, I'm grateful because I was real heavy when I came on here. It's a lot of stuff going on in life right now, just not in my life, just people I know, different things. It's a lot going on, okay? But with that, takes my bow from my seat. You know what? In the corner, yes, we talking about financial crisis and famines and you talking about and here. Stop it. Hear me. So with that, right? To hear that there are people that have been without lights for 3 days and they're comfortable. They okay. They not running around stressed out. It ain't what you're used to, but you ain't out here stressed out about nothing either. That, when I hear y'all say that, when I hear y'all say, I'm not worried about the storm, pray for us, but we got what we need. We're not going to be in the dark. We're not going to, be hungry. We're not going to have to worry about trying to cook nothing. Whatever it is, that be making this worth it, because sometimes I don't feel like, and no matter how many times I say this, and I know a lot of y'all was ready, but I just know it be so many more people that need to get ready. But to hear every other day or every other week, I had to use my lights, I had to use this, I had to use that, that blesses me, y'all. Because that's what be weighing on my heart is, do people have the most basic necessities, lights, a way to cool or talk or whatever it is, like just that during a time, because it's already a stressful situation, especially if you have kids or older family members, you have any sick family members, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to have to be the person that's out there getting into it with the electrician. If you have some things, you can plan better, and if there is resources that you need to leave your house and go get, you already know that home is pretty much taken care of. You see what I'm saying? Now, I ain't talking about tornadoes and stuff like, you can't do nothing with that. You know what I mean? Your house tore up, your house just tore up. But if you're not in that situation where you just without power, not just because I didn't live without lights before, I know how I go, or power outages. You know what I'm saying? It be hot, whatever. But hopefully, some of you are able to get your ice machine. So as long as you can get to water, right? You can be, making some type of ice if the refrigerator isn't working. These are all things that we talked about. And knowing that y'all are prepared for it, it makes me happy. You said I've been listening to you and getting more. Listen, God is speaking loudly, baby, and people don't believe it. Yeah, people don't. The Prince of Darkness. You said Debbie is coming through NC, and I got my stuff, and my coworkers lost power. You said what? You said our people is ready. We got the basics, baby. We ain't got to be walking around. And now that we figured it out, that this bad baby right here, all you got to do, if you ain't got the bottom on it, is pour the agua, literally that much water. Y'all seen it? I feel like a 1980s and 90s infomercial. We have a rechargeable light, Charlie. Well, what do you mean, Sarah? Well, have you ever been in a power outage and didn't have anything ready? Feeling around in the dark, looking through your cabinets with candles and a flashlight, and your batteries are out. I have a solution. It's called the rechargeable 250X. All you need is a little water in any rag you got laying around, ladies. We all have that rag. You put just a little drop of water here. You see it? There's no magic trick here. You see it, Charlie? All you need is an old rag, a little water and a light. No more fumbling around. This could be a life changer. An old rag that you already got, some water, and a rechargeable light bulb. Your babies don't have to be scared. You said you put yours in the house plant. Come on. Come on. And you can put it in the dirt. And some of them, not all of them, right? Because there's different kinds. You see it. That little bit of water, and it's the opposite side. Who baby's got to be scared? Not ours. That was a drip of water. You could spit more than that. You can put them in water. You can put them in the ground. You can, I don't know about, now there are some you could just put down in water. I haven't tried that because I don't like wasting my money. But I do this and it works. It's just a drip of water on there and it will generate electricity. Right? And you don't even got to use that if you ain't got no water in the thing. It worked like this too. Ow! Them kids that won't sit still, you can have them running around and charging it too with your finger. Or every time you go to the bathroom, put a little water in there and then you good. You hear me? You hear me? You can get them at Walmart. You can get them online. You can get them everywhere. But this could be a game changer between your babies having to worry about knocking over a candle, using kerosene, or any of those things that could be dangerous. And especially if it's hot and ain't no electricity and you ain't got no AC going right now, you dang sure not trying to have no candles lit. Now, all of them don't come with this, but some of them do, depending on the brand that you buy. And if you have a generator, you can plug it into there as well to charge it into an electrical source. This ain't gonna stretch. Hold on. You see? To charge it this way as well. Game changer. Good job. You need to have wait, there's more. That part. It's giving Bill Nye the Science Guy when he shows an experience. I love Bill Nye the Science Guy. Listen, all of it. One of my daughter's teachers actually went to like Disney to compete. They chose her. They was looking for teachers, and I believe it was my oldest daughter's teacher, or either my middle daughter teacher. One of their teachers was like they went to Disney or whatever to be the new like Bill Nye guy. I guess something happened with him. I don't really remember. But he competed to be the new like Nye the Science Guy. You told your brother about it. He gonna get his good. Listen. This is the thing. You don't have to wait until tragedy hits. God will put something in your spirit to let you know to get ready. You hear me? And he's I ain't gonna say he's screaming, but he's talking with authority right now, saying, listen, stop believing what is just being put in front of your face and look deeper into everything. You hear me? Because you do not want to wait until the last minute, until everything is already happening to try to prepare. You won't be prepared. When everybody is running out to get stuff, when everybody is pushing in the stores and all of that, you don't want to do that. And somebody just came in here and said too that a lot of the Walmarts, they said they was gonna get rid of the Western names, but now they put them kind of doing like they was doing during 2020 and putting all of the machines up. Wonder why? We got plenty of nurses and medical professionals that are getting online saying, hey, something's moving around in the air. Don't just think because it's summer that it's not moving. Okay, okay. You hear me? People are being unalived by something that's in the air. The same thing that was unaliving people in 2020. I gotta run to the restroom. I'll be right back. So be mindful of that. Don't get comfortable in how, because it's not gonna be like it was last time. Because there's no money. All right. I also, somebody shared a video with me too. That thing on the Jetsons, they already doing it. Y'all seen it? I reposted it. Y'all saw that? The thing with the Jetsons, how they used to see what they wanted and then it'll material like on Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Y'all saw that? They probably ain't letting it go through.
So, how many people remember Star Trek? I was never a big fan of Star Trek. In fact, I didn't really watch it much. But me
You know what? Remember, they could see what they wanted to see, and then it would materialize on their side. Like in the Jetsons and Star Trek, they already got the machine, which is crazy.
Will be available to all people. A replicator is not science fiction. It's a device that works according to the laws of physics. Let's take a lobster, a t-shirt. or a phone, for example. In appearance, they are completely different, but if we look at them on a micro level, we'll see that they are made up of the same elementary particles. Only their number is different, and they are arranged in a different way. These particles form atoms, and atoms form molecules. Due to a given combination of these elementary particles, we get either a lobster, or a t-shirt, or a phone. The working principle of the replicator is basically to assemble the elementary particles in the proper combination to get what we need. A hot breakfast, or fashionable trousers. Moreover, they are brand new, already ironed, and of the highest quality.
You know what that made me think about? The 3D printers that they've been 3D printing, but they just start really letting us get a hold to them, right? So you already know they've already gone a step up from the 3D printers. We don't get it until they've been using it for a long time. Fifth Element has stuff in there. Yep. They said it's already been running around, which makes you think about the clone stuff. How they was getting the clones so fast. Yep. Yep. They even 3D print houses. I know I want one. I seen it. I want one. And do. I want one. I want one. I had showed my ex-husband those a while ago when they was printing like barns and all kind of other stuff that so that it didn't take long but to be better for like the what's the name, the horses or whatever. It was just different people doing different stuff. And I told my ex-husband about it and he was like, no. I was like, this is smart. This is smart. Hello. So back to what I was originally saying, please. If you can go by, there's a lot of free books too. People give away boxes and boxes of books. The library gives away free books. I saw a 3D printed house with a vacuum cleaner built into the wall. Yeah, they be nice. We get the old version. They sell us the upgraded version. Yeah, yep. They already got that stuff. So just be mindful. You hear me? And then even like I said, y'all, my hair's still wet. With this the school stuff, you need to make sure you have as many books, as many things, just thinking about your baby's grade levels and things like that, because it ain't no telling what's about to go on for real. If they didn't basically tell these people they can choose to teach black history or not, or critical race theory or whatever it's called, and a lot of these, I guess certain places they're opting out. They already taking certain like, what is it, home economics and things that people need. You know what I'm saying? All these different things that taught you about managing your money, making a grocery list, how to cook, the most valuable things, they have taken those things away. And that's crazy. You see what I mean? So you have to be the fill in for, God forbid, if there is another um, type of situation where we can't go outside or we got to be in the house and whatever else it is. And y'all already see they playing with the infrastructure as far as internet and stuff like that. So you don't know what's going to be available. Don't assume. I don't care, because every year colleges and stuff, a lot of people give their books to Goodwill or whatever. So there's subjects about everything at the Goodwill for $1, $2, $3, whatever. You know what I mean? Science, physics, all of that, medicine, whatever you can think of. These books, go to used bookstores. I go to Goodwill first. I always go to Goodwill first. That's just me, because I want to get what I can get for about 10, 15, $20, and then I'll go to half price bookstore. I'll look around in there. I very rarely go in brand new bookstores. I don't too much like that, because my money don't go as far in there, you know. But just having books to make sure that you can teach your kids, if you have to, just even basic things, you know. You want to make sure that you have the tools in your home. Y'all getting me? Because we really don't know what's getting ready to happen. We have no idea. And you want to make sure that you have something. Yes, I even got plumbing, electrician books. Yep. All of it. How to build cabinets, how to, all of that is important. Very, very, very important. Because if you can see it, you can do it. Might take you a little bit, but if you can see it, you can do it. You heard me. So understand that we are in a different time, and it sucks that people don't want to wake up and see it. You really do. It sucks. It's scary. It's unreal that you could wake up and see the news or see, social media and just kind of keep. Somebody said something the other day. I was watching a podcast or something yesterday, and one of the people said, people want to just walk around like, as long, basically, I'm paraphrasing, like, as long as I don't think about it, I don't have to worry about it. Do y'all feel like a lot of people are walking around like that? Like they just feel like, if I don't think about it, if I don't think about the worst, or if I don't think about casualty or whatever, that it's just gonna not be. And he was like, that's a scary way for people to be thinking right now. I know I be feeling. I'm like, how are you? Is your eyes open at all anywhere? Like they say, ignorance is bliss, but I need to know. I know that's right. Me too, Sarah. You said sadly frustrating. Listen, I've been looking, and I've been seeing a lot of things, and it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. There isn't really much you can say. You said you can only talk to two other people. Mm-hmm. I know there was one more thing I wanted to talk to you about, but I can't remember what it was. It'll come to me. When you warn folks, they say you being negative. Ooh, I know. Ain't that crazy? Think about the logic in that, family. Me telling you to prepare for emergencies is viewed as negative. Me wanting you to have food, water, a way to heat your home, a way to light your home, just in case our grid goes down. I mean, literally, they talk about this on the news, the grid going down. So, right? That's actually positive. It actually is. Listen, it's a real thing that people, they want to be oblivious, and it's sad. Yeah. Oh, you can't type the C word. Got to use 2020. But yeah, they was fighting over toilet tissue in 2020. It's a true statement. Yeah. Yeah. Or God will provide, to have faith. Jesus. That is the one. Is that the one that take y'all out too? You good. Is that the one that take y'all out? God is providing the information which he says that his people have a lack of. Me ignoring your call when you want to ask for help will also be negative. Plays my petty Uno card. That part. Like I said, you don't cut your finger every day, but you have band-aids. What's the difference? Ooh, Sarah. I'm going to have to, can I borrow that? Can I borrow that? That's good. You don't cut your finger every day, but you got band-aids, don't you? Baby, if that ain't a snap back on their head, I knew we was family. Listen, for real. What? Make me think about having a spare tire. So you don't have a spare tire? Why do you have a spare tire? You don't need a spare tire. You absolutely don't need one. You're going to believe God that at the moment that your tire blows, that there's a truck that's going to come by. Not saying it can't, but you got that. You got insurance. That's good, Sarah. What other? Come on, right. You got all this because you believe in that. But when it comes to, and then you going to be the bad guy, I told y'all. You going to be the bad guy because you don't want to share. You said, dang, you took the words right out of my mouth. Listen. You got AAA. Come on. Cleansing supplies because you know you going to make a mess. Ooh, you be hitting them like that? Y'all better leave Sarah alone. Uh-oh. That's why they be trying to fight you. I told you gotta, you know what our word of the day is, Sarah? It's for you. Ooh, it's for me and for you. You know what our word of the day is, Sarah? That's crazy. Soft sell. The method of salesmanship or advertising that uses subtle persuasion. Subtle being the key word. Who? It might be a lot of little monsters out here. Because if y'all be hitting them like that, do not ever complain about me hitting y'all in y'all throat. Listen. Listen. Yeah, because she hit him in the throat, baby. Okay, Auntie Lucille said, please put your things that you're getting from the pantry in Ziploc bags. Just had to trash a lot of dry goods for weevils. Weevils. And that looked like we evils. Why would they name it that? That's exactly what that says. We evils. Pestilence. You got health insurance, don't you? Listen. They're just rechargeable light bulbs, honey. They have them everywhere. If you go to Google and type in rechargeable light bulbs. Because they are evil, Will. That's crazy. That's what it spells, we evil. And pestilence is spirits and bugs and stuff. So it's just interesting. Yes, put it in the freezer to unalive the eggs of the bugs. Wow. Wow. Get a lawnmower because you anticipate the grass to grow. Somebody didn't got on your nerves. Somebody done got on your everlasting nerve. Because, baby, she still on. You got a lawnmower because you anticipate your grass going to grow. Somebody done got on your damn nerves, honey. She still walking through there talking crazy. Somebody done got on Sarah's nerves, baby, about what they don't need. She said many times. Oh, okay. Because she's still over there going off. You hear me? Listen, with the comebacks, though, chopping them in their throat. Who? They done got on her damn nerves. I'm trying to tell you. She's still over there going. You got Band-Aids, don't you? Interesting. You anticipate, and I bet she be blinking her eyes real hard like that. Put your arms down, Sarah. Unfold your arms and put your head back right and quit blinking at them people. After you say what you say, don't be doing it. Might have said, get it all out, Sarah. Just let it all out. Listen here. Y'all better quit cutting up. Baby. Sarah over there dancing. She said, and is. You hear me? Oh, God. And now y'all see why I used to be getting kicked out of places. Because what we not about to do is act like we don't see now. Hold on. That's funny. This is menopause at its finest. I'm cold and hot, all in one. Listen, you said we know how you we now feel how you. Oh yeah, I told y'all was. I gave y'all the disclaimer. I told y'all, I said people gonna be talking good and crazy, and they don't even realize you just trying to help them. And they already. I told y'all. Listen, you said you're frustrated. I understand. I understand. I do. We all feel like Noah felt. We feel like Jesus felt. We felt like all of the people that God was using to warn the people around them about what was coming, and they didn't want to listen. They scoffed, and y'all, my neck is killing me. They scoffed. It ain't killing me, but I just need to work on my posture. That's what it is. I be slumped all down in this chair and need to quit hunching over. You said what? Hey, it's a real thing of us being ready. All I'm gonna say is God has had us one step ahead of the game the whole time with everything, and I'm grateful for it. And that's all I'm gonna keep saying. Like, to those that listen, to those that started working, even if you didn't listen in the beginning, but over the time of you being here, you see uh the benefit in just listening to, even it, like I said, it ain't gotta be no big old thing. Start small, but if you got it, you better go ahead and get it. That's what I say. Until don't wait until the chaos starts to try to run out and get nothing. It's more dangerous, you know. So to those of you that have been, I don't care if it's a little at a time, you know, whatever it is, gotta prepare, because as you can see, they can snatch all the meat off the thing, all the milk. They've been testing it this whole time. It just keeps being one cycle after another of us getting used to going in the grocery stores and nothing is in there in one section or another. Sometimes it's no bread, sometimes it's no eggs, sometimes uh-uh. I didn't, but I mean, they're happening everywhere. It's real life, and people don't want to prepare for the unknown, and that's scary, you know. And nobody can be completely ready, but it's better to do something than nothing. Yeah, 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 all of that, all of it. So I don't know, family. I just feel like people still, you know, their eyes is closed. And it's a scary thought to know that you have children or somebody that's counting on you, and your pride is more important um, than preparing your family to be okay in a situation that you have no control over. It's scary. It really is. And we just at a point now where, I mean, because in all reality, we really just waited. That's it. Ugh. We really, you know what? Queen, do you see what I got right here? And I'm sitting here tripping. I've been stretching a lot, but y'all know when my nerves and stuff be whatever, it would just be. I've been fighting in my sleep. This is what's been going on. I know what's going on because I woke up at the end of my bed today, like feet almost off the other end. Just crazy, girl. Just crazy. Like literally, How you wake up at the foot of your bed and not like my head was down there. I was scrunched all the way down to the end. Ain't nobody in the bed but me. Rain and flood and tornado in the forecast on your birthday. Yeah, it's a lot going on. Right. I've been fighting in my sleep. I know what's going on. I've been right here before. Shoot. Been right here. And that be the part of it. Is like spiritual warfare is real. You hear me? Girl, you ain't got to tell me. I know. I already know, Deja. This is the thing. Y'all remember us reading the small number of those that are going to be saved? Y'all remember that? A lot of people was not going to make it because of unbelief. Didn't the word say a lot of people was going to make it because they was going to miss out on heaven because of unbelief, right? Right? So if you don't believe the word of God, even though you are seeing it play out, is that not unbelief? It's mainly the Christians right now in the church. I ain't gonna say Christians. It's mainly all the religious folks that's talking about what's not happening. Even though it's lining up perfectly. That's unbelief. You didn't believe that God was saying, you don't believe. That's unbelief. You don't believe the word of God. He said in the last days this, in the last days that. They're not looking for it. That's the spirit of unbelief. Listen. I just don't understand how folks is so invested in the word and you don't see the word popping up off the page. It's literally like I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And I guess I honestly, I'm over it. And that's why I just been chilling kind of. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching TV. Ooh, y'all made some fish tacos and I'm about to go eat that. That's what I'm going to eat for lunch. Breakfast, brunch. I made me some fish tacos. Baby, I was going to get back on here, but my eyelids had got heavy. Then I got in the bed and I was just watching TV. And, yeah, because listen, they was fired. And let me tell you, just a hood thing. So I took the taco seasoning and rubbed my fish down with it real, real good. Right? And just let it sit on there for a minute, baby. And then dipped it in that chicken and fish batter. Because, I like the mix of that. Because I wanted it to be crunchy. And I had my lettuce and my black olives. Cute queen rolling her eyes. I'm grilling some salmon. Yeah, that part. That part. Listen. And I had my corn tortillas. I would hit them up, baby. And I like frying mine in a little oil so they get that crisp around the edge of them. What is it, cojito? I think that's how you say it. Is it cojito? I can't remember the crumble cheese. Well, they didn't have I went to get the crumble, but they only had the grated. It was okay. I already knew it. I said cue to side. There you go. Came up right on time. Yes, baby. Woo! And I got me some lime juice because they didn't have no real limes. Listen. And I didn't put no sauce on them. I like hot sauce. So I had my fish. Oh, and beans. Don't forget. My frijoles. Listen, and I had already took my oil and heated it up a little bit. Put me some garlic. I put some fresh garlic and then my pepper in there. Waited till the grease got hot and dropped them frijoles down off in there and was beating it real good. Then I added some water and let it go on and do its thing. Baby, listen, and slathered that on top. I wasn't no good after that. I was of use to not anyone, not even myself. I had cilantro. I had some cilantro in there too. That's irrelevant, Sarah. It was fish. It's the only fish I had in my frigidaire. And because we have all these people on it, I ain't gonna say. But it was good. Listen. Cause you know we got all these health nuts over here. And I don't feel like you're in their mouth today. I don't. It's a common fish. I don't want to hear them this morning, this afternoon, or this evening complaining about what fish I put in there. Just know it used to swim in some kind of water, and it was fire. Listen, got you on some catfish fry extra crisp. I'm trying to tell you know because you already I don't and did and it was so good. Yeah, it was real good too. They some haters. I know, Miss Buckins. And they drink grass that cats pee on. And squirrels and birds and everything else. But they want to talk to me about a fish swimming in some water. Well, at least it's in water. They eat slimy okra water. We are not the same. I think that everybody has their views and just keep them over there. Listen. It's my digestive tract, and I'll do what I want to with it. It's my digestive tract. I'm hearing Cyndi Lauper in my head right now. Or not Cyndi Lauper, what's her name? It's my party and I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want. That is not Cyndi Lauper, that is the older people. You would cry too if it happened to you. It's my GI tract and I'ma do what I want to with it. You hear me? Yeah. Uh-huh. It's mine, so I'm gonna do what I want to with it. Hey, Auntie. I'm gonna do what I want to with it. Mm-hmm. Listen. I'm gonna do what I want to with it. And so I made me some fish tacos, and they was fire. And I'm gonna warm the rest of that up, fry it up again, and run it back because it was great. Yeah, it was great, Auntie. I made some fish tacos last evening, and they was good. I think I wanted a little bit more crunch with my fish and my plate back and forth. You know what? I'm trying to tell you, Mari, because I was happy. You said we know you hard-headed. I didn't do cabbage. Excuse me. I didn't do cabbage, but they messed around and brought me the wrong lettuce. Because I don't eat iceberg for nothing. And they brought me the wrong lettuce, and so it felt like cabbage because who the hell still eats iceberg lettuce? I don't eat that. It is trash. I said, what? When I saw that ball, I was so angry. I normally only buy green leaf or romaine. I might get some arugula salad every once in a while, but I don't like the mixed greens because one of them is bitter and I don't do bitter. It don't got no nutritional value. It just like water, space. It had to replace the cabbage. Just yeah. It's not good for you. Or spinach, I do either one of those. No, I can't eat the spring mix because what's the one with the red in it? Radicchio? Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? I don't know which one that have that red on it. That one gonna turn my stomach every time. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Is that what it is? It's like a peppery kind of taste. Y'all know what I'm talking about in the spring mix? What is that? Yeah. I don't like that in my salad. And so that's why, and if I do get that bag, I will pick every piece of that out. Listen, arugula is peppery, yeah, but I think it's that other one. It's the one with the red on it. I can eat arugula. I can't eat that other thing, the red one. I will pick that purple piece of that lettuce. I'm picking it out every time. Every time I'm gonna pick it out the whole bag. No, not purple cabbage. I like purple cabbage. It's not that. It's that other thing. It's like this. You said Taco Bear. Here I come. Auntie. Uh-uh. I'm doing good. How are you? But that's what I'm about to eat. Whatever it's called, I don't eat that. I don't like it. And I love salad. I can eat salad every day. But that, I don't want that. Oh, okay. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's radicchio. I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those. I just know it being a spring mix, auntie, and it's nasty. It's the red part, and I'm gonna pick it out. It's gonna be on the side of my bowl every time. I don't know, Pumpkin. You probably have to go out and come back in. So, those of you that are in the way of the hurricane, or they talking about storms and stuff, y'all go get y'all stuff. This is how we started this out. Right here. This is a wet towel and some water. It's radicchio. That's what I thought. I know the name of the stuff I don't like. You hear me? Most of them do it. It's going to say it on the box. Look at the description, baby. Because a lot of them do it. Because these don't have no name on them either, I don't think. Oh, Jackson Lux. Jackson Lux. Lux. Yeah. Jackson Lux is these, but I don't know if they're going to have any of those. So you just got to look around. Jackson Lux. Lux. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like the taste of it at all. Like with sauce, without sauce, I don't like it. I like the other ones in there, just not that one. Yeah. So for the people that have Babies and old people you got to be worried about, or if you scared of the dark, or you in a place where there is disaster that could be happening, you want to get yourself some rechargeable light bulbs. And a small generator if you can afford it. Crunchwrap Supreme is my go-to. Why are y'all still eating at that place? There's nothing real there. It don't put you on the toilet. Mm-mm. Only thing I'm probably gonna get from there is fries. Even they drinks hurt my. I can't, ma'am. I said I'd never go there anymore. Oh, it's gonna say, don't do it. Please, don't do it. Don't you do it. Listen here, cause baby, yeah. So anyway, did anybody go? You said it's their stomach and they'll cry if they want to. I learned to make the crunch wrap myself at home because my stomach can't take them anymore. I ain't gonna lie, the only thing I miss is the Mexican pizza. That's the only thing I used to go. That and the chicken bacon ranch chalupas. The chicken bacon ranch chalupas and the Mexican pizzas that they used to have back in the day. But I can't find that crispy thing nowhere. They got that part on lock. I need to either y'all tell me how to get it exactly like that. I know it's just a fried tortilla, but theirs be different. Yeah, but it's different though. Theirs is the way that they done perfected that crisp on there. There, yeah. Cause listen, no. They got them at the Mexican market where I could already buy them like that because I don't want to have to fry them. I don't want to. Like, I know I can blow it up and do it, but I don't want to. But that don't sound bad though. I might have to go get me some, and cause I could do it. I used to make the bowls for my kids. I just didn't want to have to go through all that work, but that do sound good. Make me a Mexican pizza. Yeah, I already want them done though. I know they have the tostadas. I know about the tostada shells and all of that, y'all, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, Taco Bell got that crispy thing down. Have whatever grease they use, whatever it is, and the way that they do it is perfect. I just wish they'd let me buy a stack of them. I make my own beans and my own sauce. I got my own everything. But that right there, and then with that cheese on the top, ooh. Y'all gonna have me on a mission today. I'm just gonna go on and buy me some flour tortillas and do it. I ain't gonna make them big. I'm gonna get the small taco size because I already got my beans ready. And then all I gotta do is fry that little turkey up I got. So, yep, that's probably what I'm gonna go on and do. Because you know what? Y'all done did something here. I gotta quit talking to y'all. I have got to stop talking to y'all. Because now I'm going to have to go get the Taco Bell sauce because I don't eat that. But I'm going to get, because I need to put the circle on it. And then I already got my sour cream. You hear me? Y'all are not trustworthy people. Y'all are not trustworthy. I can't trust y'all. Yes. Yes. I used to make those. Listen, I make my kids they taco salad bowls, baby. Well, they had to learn to fry them. I didn't have to do it. Right. This is the Big Back Club. Listen, you remember when we used to do them? Get the big can and put them down in that grease, baby, and make them taco bowls? Baby, I just like that crunch, but I didn't want the big one, so I guess I will go get me a small one and do it. Might as well, right? Because you could do it with chicken and everything. Shrimp. Certified member of the Big Bad Club. Auntie, me too. Me too. You said, Circle, you have me in the store every time. Y'all be having me in the store. We are not going to act like this is not a give and take. We are not going to act like this is not a give and take. We're not going to do that. Yes. Ooh. I know, me too, Sarah. I was hungry when I got on here. Don't do it. They go, up. Listen here. I'm about to give me some of them flour. I'm gonna go find the thin ones. I'm over here chuckling down. You are chucking down some cake, girl. Listen, I got a cake in there and some ice, and I've been saying don't do it. Then I was like, well, cause they brought me the wrong. I wanted tomatoes. How they got bananas, I'll never know. So I was like, I could make me some banana nut bread, chocolate banana nut bread or whatever. And then I was like, you don't need that, Circa. You don't need it. But like a yellow cake with some chocolate icing, like my auntie used to make with some walnuts on the top of it or some pecans or something. Baby, listen, I'm ready. I even take a lemon cake right now because I love lemon cake. I do need it. Lemon cake with chocolate icing is my favorite. It's gonna hit every time. Like when I used to go to the chicken places, you know how you can get the chocolate or the lemon cake? I'm always gonna get both. I'm always gonna get both because I'm gonna take half of that chocolate cake and put it over into the lemon, and then if I just swap them out. So every bite, I got chocolate cake and lemon cake together with the icing, baby, with that lemon icing and that. Oh, girl, lemon cake with chocolate icing? Stupid. Stupid. And then I put some lemon juice in, like a little bit more lemon juice in there so it had that twang. Baby, listen. Put that glaze over, your sugar glaze over the top. Let that cool a little bit, or you can poke. I don't like it runny. The regular glaze, and then, baby, listen. You can do a lemon glaze in the middle layer, right? And then do chocolate over. Girl. Stupid. You said, well, my back just grew from the idea, but it's so good. Listen to me. You can bust it with the yellow cake and a lemon cake, right? Lemon on the bottom, and then do that lemon glaze on that, your clear glaze. I add the lemon juice to the little sugar and water. Powdered sugar. Do your lemon glaze on that bottom, and then ice that whole cake with that chocolate, girl. I'm trying to tell you, it be ugly. It do. Tell me you didn't try Olive Garden's lemon cake. No, I haven't. No. Is it good? I don't think I've ever eaten a dessert there. I always just go for my pasta. I don't never stay for dessert. Ooh, thank you for telling me. You said you got me on the lemon glaze. You don't eat it? Lemon glaze is fire. Or you do like it. Now I know. Right. I didn't know either, Jay. Yeah, it's fire, girl. I'm gonna tell y'all. It was an older lady at my old church. Her and her sister. They made all kinds of cakes. Pumpkin. They're the reason I really like pumpkin muffins, because they would make pumpkin muffins and give them out, and they would always have a big walnut on the top of them. They made the 7 Up cakes. They made all the cakes for the church, but they were like the pastor's older sisters. One lady was almost 100, and they would bake during the holidays. And you could buy cakes because they were, they didn't work, but they helped so many people in the church with their cakes. You know what I mean? And it was all from scratch. They used to make zucchini bread and everything, baby, all from scratch. Oh my God, they house used to smell so good. Yes, baby. Oh, and they would pour them with butter, and so well, sometimes she would give me a bag of them. When I tell you, when I was doing collections, every day I'm taking two, and they wasn't little either. They were some good sized muffins. I'm gonna cut half for breakfast and melt my butter and pour it over there. You said I just asked myself subconsciously, why am I hungry every day over here? Food bring people together. But yeah, lemon and chocolate cake is fire. And they always used to make a sheet lemon and a sheet chocolate. And that's real. My auntie would make yellow cake, and sometimes she would use a little lemon depending on what was going on. But yeah, I listen. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, food is my favorite. Food made people like you. They might not have liked you at first, but because you can cook, they'll be your friend. Yep, they'll be your friend if you can cook. It's a real thing. Yeah, yeah. Do you a lemon cake with a chocolate cake, or the chocolate or whatever, however you layer it, and put that chocolate icing on the top of it, baby, with that lemon glaze on the bottom. It do something. They will like you. Y'all ain't never went to a place where the service is rude but the food is good. They got bad service but amazing food, and you really don't even like the ambience of the place. You just like the food. You don't like the service you received there, but you're going to go back and spend your money every single time. Complain about it every time, but you're going to go get your food every single time. Oh, okay, so then I know this works. Food make people like you. It do. Food make people like you. It do. I learned that. You can break down a lot of barriers with food. There's racist people that don't like the people, but they'll go up to they stand on the street and buy all the food because they absolutely love it. Like, this happens. I hate you, and I want you to go back to your country, but who's going to cook our food if you leave? Where will I get my carne asada from if they all go away? There'll be no more tamale people. There'll be no more oxtail smothered in jerk seasoning with scotch bonnet peppers and won't be no more yams, fried chicken, mashed potatoes that don't look like they came out of a box. It won't be no more of that. It will not be no more oozy, gooey macaroni and cheese and greens. Who gonna make the shrimp po' boys? What about the Indian fry bread? What about that? What about the garlic naan? Who's gonna make that? Ah, Asian food. Who'll make that? Me too, girl. I love a good po' boy, honey. And too. Make me a shrimp po' boy, baby. My kids, yes, baby, yes. Who? The Szechuan chicken. Right, right, right. Who gonna make it? Right. Who's gonna make our butter chicken? Who's gonna do it? We. What do you mean? Listen. I'm just saying, family. Because if all the immigrants left here, oh, I forgot, it wouldn't be nobody. It wouldn't be Russians. It wouldn't be Scottish people. It wouldn't be Danish people. All of the people, if all of the immigrants left America, there would be no Italians here. There would be, because that's the immigrants. There'd be no Czechoslovakian people here. No Filipinos here. There would be nobody here but the animals. Cause where John Smith come from? Oh boy that fell in love with Pocahontas, with the hair in the Disney movie, standing on the bull on the shit. Where? What's his name? What's his name? John Smith. What was his name? Shepherd's pie. Please don't take my Mexican food away. Right, right. Where did John Smith come from? John Smith came from England. Got it. So anybody that's connected to John Smith would have to leave too. What color was John Smith? Interesting. So anybody that's connected to anybody that he had anything to do with would have to leave. Anybody that pretty much owned slaves in the South, anybody connected to them would have to leave because they wasn't here first. But you know who was them people with them big old noses and them big old lips? I'll be right back. They was here first. It was people with big noses, big lips, broad brows, and cheeky no, excuse me, slanted eyes and stuff. And big noses and real skinny bodies, like used to be on that black show where they be dancing and then the people pose like this. Y'all know the picture that used to be up in all the people's houses? Y'all remember? Y'all remember the over exaggerated features? Right, right. Those look exactly like the Olmec heads and all of that stuff. So whoever was not here when those Olmec heads were made probably should be get your papers together. And we're not talking about the created exaggerated features. We're talking about the ones that's born with them. Like you can go back generations and see that everybody over there got big lips. We used to call them big bubble lips. Soup coolers. You know what I'm talking about? You don't got a forehead, you got a firehead. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Boy, your hair is nappy as carpet. Them people. The ones with the slanted faces, and then you see the big old forehead that protrudes there like this, and then it's just an afro behind it. Them folks. The ones that already had the rocket ships. Them. With the big lips and the braids. Them guys. I'll be right back. I got a question. What y'all think about them stretcher things? We got any gym what you call it? Personal trainers in here? Anybody a personal trainer? Or do some type of fitness type stuff? Like you went to school for it. What is it called? Kinesi something. What is it? Kinesiology. What is it called? What is it? I don't kinesiology. What is it? What is it called when you go to school for that? Ain't that it? Like the muscles and all of that? Wow. Is that what it's called? Is it kinesiology? I can't remember. Yes. What is it called? Yes, it is called that. Okay, so have y'all used that stretcher thing? Because they got one for like $30 on Amazon. And I was looking at it last night and I'm like, do that help? Because that's really my issue, is that my core is not stretched out. For your shoulders, this is for your legs. How did you use it for your shoulders? Because you sit in it and turn it and it opens up your legs like this. Oh, it helps your shoulders? Interesting. Which makes sense because I feel myself hunching over more and I know it's because the bottom half of my body is tight. So it does help with that. Yes. I just want to know if any of y'all used it. Or use one of them maybe in physical therapy or something. Anybody use it in physical therapy? It's giving thigh master energy. Yeah, but it's not the thing that you do like this, Sarah. it just opens your, it helps you be able to open up your hips and stuff like that, and all the muscles in your lower regions, which is where a lot of our back problems come from. And like you said, shoulder pain and even carpal tunnel is caused by all of the muscles being strained. And a lot of times it's your posture, and it's because the lower, you know, your lower ligaments and tendons and all of that stuff. I got the bands. I got the bands, but that thing is, I'm looking at it, and you just sit on the floor and you like turn the little thing. Y'all seen it? And I normally stretch, but because of my leg injury, I gotta. You have it in your hands. Oh, so you got one. So you use yours, Miss Buckins? I gotta know before I go. Oh, you said no. It hurts and no, you need one. Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Weak core mess your body up. Yeah. They like $29 on Amazon. They got the ones where you just sit on the floor and you just crank your legs like this, and you can open them up wider and wider until you can open them all the way up. And that's something I used to be able to do, but since I hurt my knee, and it's starting to really hurt my right leg, and that's why I was like, I got to do something. I got my bands, you know, and I be using them, but I think I need a little bit more just until I can get them, because you putting all my weight on my right side is tearing my back up, and just it's a lot. So I just wanted to see, because I use my bands like when I'm in the bed, but I need to stretch more. Like it needs to be stretched all the way out. Yeah. And my knee, like last night I had to massage the back of my, and I wasn't in pain or nothing. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm noticing I'm hunching over, and I know it's because of the bottom half. You got gel put in both of your knees? Yeah, I'm not letting them do no knee surgery. My mama and my daddy, I think, and my brother and my son had one surgery. I think he either had one or two. My mama they had like four. My daddy didn't. His knees was so bad he had to get his hips replaced or a hip replacement or something like that. So yeah, I think he just had some type of hip surgery, and he's a nurse, so he's always up, always walking. You know. Do you sleep with a pillow between your knees? Yes. Yes, but now that's starting to cause a problem too. No, I know. I know. Mm-mm. I won't be doing. My mama done did all of that. She done did all of it, and she still had to go through. They put cortisone or whatever and all of that in there. She didn't went through all of that, and she still had to keep having knee replacements. Still, I think she had three on both legs. She had the pig knee, and then this was years ago, but the pig knee, then she got a titanium something, and then it was messing with the cartilage and all of that stuff. I'm just gonna try to find a natural remedy. You just had a hip replacement 3 months ago? Yeah, my daddy did. He's about 2 months, I think, something like that. You had a hip replacement in 2014. Dang. I'm about to go make my fish tacos, because this conversation is going deeper than what I wanted to. Y'all know I don't do medical stuff. Mm-mm. I don't want to talk about it no more. Uh-uh. No. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I'm about to go make my food, and we'll probably come back. I don't know. I feel like, and it's a book I want to get into too. I was thinking about playing my game. I don't know. Y'all know whenever I can't figure out what I want to do. But my eyes been so crazy, so I don't want to. I just, like I said, I wanted to talk to y'all about the school thing. So be mindful, y'all, paying attention. Even if you're not in Georgia, you really need to be paying attention about the things that they're getting rid of this year. So that way, you know, if they getting rid of it, you can go buy the books and whatnot. So the babies at least have access to certain information. Um, I'll be praying for all of those people. I already prayed for y'all today, though. But the people that are in the way of the hurricanes and the tornadoes and the really bad storms. Yeah, I already know because my eyes wasn't this bad before I got on social media. But I now know that probably the first year when I had the lights facing this way, I was tearing my eyes up and then looking at screens. I'm always squinting and I'm just giving my eyes a break because I'm not overworking them. You know, and I just been trying to relax. And I don't know if y'all see it, but I've been trying to just, you know, I don't know. I don't want to be just so riled up all the time. And so I have to pull away for a little bit. And that's what I've been doing. I be wanting to show my face so y'all know I'm okay or whatever, but I just been chilling. I ain't even been on the phone really or nothing. If it's been silence and my phone don't ring or nothing, it's just not been ringing. Yeah, I will, but I know that it's not just my knee though. It's like, you know what? Right, Mari. Right. I just been trying to just not think about a lot of stuff. Yeah, I have some. My glasses, I gotta go get the film replaced. This is my first time ever wearing glasses, so my glasses actually have a lifetime warranty. I need to go and turn them in, but then I won't be able to see. So I'm about to get another pair. It's time for me to have an eye exam, so I'll be doing that shortly. And I'm gonna get another pair of glasses, and I'll get those repaired. So, but then too, y'all, we done been in class a million hours, and I be wanting y'all to enjoy some of the stuff that y'all bought, you know, and some of the books. And it gives I've been trying to give y'all time to read and just calm your minds too, because it's a lot going on every day. It's a lot going on. A lot, a lot, a lot. Is that Toya James? Who I haven't seen? Oh no, it's not. Oh, okay. Hey y'all. Castor oil rubbed on your knees. I got some. Yeah, I did when I was a kid. I won a few Bible bowls actually. Yep. Bubble baths, wine, food, and massages. Listen, pretty much. I just been not trying to think about a lot of different things. Not trying to think about it, but just not being so consumed with work. That's my thing. Yeah. Yep. That's my thing. Is getting work out of my mind. That is a very hard thing to do because I work here. You know? And so getting work out of my mind is very, very difficult for me right now. Uh-uh. Girl, you know I'm scared. He don't let nobody touch me, Sarah. It's a real thing. Don't think I ain't thought about it. There's plenty of massage places, but I already know. I wish I could. One of my friends is a masseuse. Like when I go to Indy, girl, know somebody with some strong hands. You hear me? I got to stay clear. Listen, that part. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know where a masseuse is now, honey. And he gonna get all the muscles right, not just the back ones. He gonna get everything together. You hear me? Listen, it is. You hear me? It is crazy. So I just have to stay away. Nowhere to grandma's. Let me see this shoe. Moving on. That was Joe's profession before he retired. Pretty cool. Don't look at me like that, Mari. Keep your eyes over there. Keep them over there. Mari gonna put the eyes up. Don't look over here. Do not do it. Keep your eyes on your side of the screen. Thank you very much. Why are you looking over my cubicle wall? Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Get there. Sit down. Did any of y'all go and start watching oh yeah, he don't. I don't know. You might have to go out and come back in. I have no idea, y'all. Did y'all go start watching Heroes? Can I say this one thing before I go? They was talking about David's slingshot and the Iron Dome in Israel. The Iron Dome defense system. Y'all know, y'all heard of it? All the hair on my body is standing up. Oh, here we go. The Iron Dome. That's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. The Iron Dome. That's what I forgot. I remember I kept saying it was something else. That's what it is. So y'all know about the Iron Dome, right? Y'all know about the Iron Dome defense system? If you don't, look it up. Well, Israel already has one. It's called the Iron Dome defense system. Okay. So with that, y'all know what that makes me think of? Remember the show Under the Dome? All the hair on my body is standing up. I don't know if y'all can see. Y'all probably can't see it, but all the hair on my body is standing up right now. Remember Under the Dome? Y'all might want to think about going back and watching that too. And remember what all was going on. That was your show too. Me and my kids we was watching that and Heroes at the same time. I remember the military showed up. You just finished that last week? Okay. Yep. So, interesting show to watch. Even if you don't watch it all the way through, the first season is definitely worth putting your eyes on it. Yeah. Yep. It's definitely worth rewatching. So maybe watch one show of Heroes, one show of Evil, one show of that. You know? Yeah. I would if I were you. I don't know where it's playing at or what it's on, but definitely some of you might have the DVDs of it or whatever. But definitely Under the Dome, I think I'm going to go back and watch like 2 episodes of it once I find it. I'm going to go watch a couple episodes because it stood out to. I have it on DVD, but I know it's probably scratched. Yeah, Under the Dome. We watching a lot of stuff, but it's crazy how it's all tying together. Evil, everything. Hero, yeah. Heroes, Under the Dome, yeah, and Evil. Yep, those are good shows to. I mean, just be kind of. You can put pieces together. You're welcome, Pumpkin. You're welcome. Sorry it took me so long. I don't, but if you can get you a machine, it's a very good thing to do, baby. They just expensive. Auntie can't afford that. My money ain't long like that, but I want one. Don't think I ain't thought about it. It's on under. Oh, it's on Paramount too. Okay, so it's on Amazon Prime and Paramount. Boom, I got both. Thank you. I've been thinking about a summer. You watch Warcraft too. That's good. Is it hard to make your own soap? Not at all. It's very easy. You can go on YouTube, and there's several different kinds you can make. I know, baby, because I've been wanting one too, baby. But that's a little steep for your TT, baby. I can't do it. I can't now. If I had a Mr. Circle and we could go in all together or something, I might be able to. But baby, hey, yeah, it's good. You never watched this? Who never seen what's the name? Oh, I'm gonna show y'all something too. Y'all thought I was playing about this. Y'all never watched Under the Dome? I didn't put my Oreo cookies in here because I was just, you know. But remember that little trail mix I told y'all about? You see it? I got my animal crackers. I got my honey grams. And listen, this right here got me in a chokehold just right now. Got me in a chokehold. Flower Child, did you taste it? Listen. You can dang near make this at work because they got most of this stuff in the vending machine. Listen. This right here. And I didn't put my other cookies because you put Chips Ahoy or whatever. Listen, it's so good. Because once that Gardetto's kind of, the salt evens out all that sweet, baby. Queen. Queen. Listen. You see, I got my animal crackers. I got my honey grams right there. You see all them seasoned pretzels and all it's missing is my Oreo cookies. But I didn't want to crumble them up in there because I like to bite them. Oh, yeah. This is Gardetto's, animal crackers, honey grams, and some type of cookie. You can either put Chips Ahoy in it. And I thought about putting some craisins in here is probably what I'm going to do. It is, Queen. It is. Yeah, I ain't even going to lie to you. It is really good. I thought about putting some, so I'm probably going to upgrade it next time I make it. And I'm going to put me some craisins in here because I really like craisins too. And so I'm going to put me some cherry craisins in here. That's what I'm putting in. Put me some cherry craisins in it. Yeah. And maybe some dehydrated strawberries. I've been thinking about that too. I'm just trying to see what I can do. I don't know about the strawberries just yet. But they might be an added thing there. You said all my favorites. Girl, listen. A circle mix. I'm trying to tell you because, baby, in the middle of the night when I be watching some of them shows, I be like, oh my God. Oh. Yeah. Yep. I have Pretty Mama. Yep. All of them. Raisinets. I haven't had Raisinets in a long, long time. But I used to love Raisinets. And I love yogurt covered, whatever. But when I found out that it wasn't really yogurt, that's when I quit eating them because I used to have everything yogurt covered. All the yogurt covered fruit, I would buy that. And then I found out that they wasn't yogurt covered. It was some kind of wax type stuff. Yeah. Yep. Well, I love y'all. I'm about to go eat because I'm hungry. And I will see y'all later. Maybe, I don't know. We gonna take it. I like yogurt covered pretzels. All of that. Ooh, love a yogurt covered pretzel, honey. Especially the strawberry flavor kind. Yes. So. Yep. Plus, y'all got TVs to watch. Y'all got stuff to watch. Under the Dome, Heroes, and then whatever is going. We got a new episode of Evil coming out tonight, don't we? Evil tonight, and then the Dragon one Sunday. So there you go. Give you something to do. Get your mind off some of this craziness. You still watching Warcraft? Girl, get on it. You said currently eating some espresso chocolate covered pretzels. We are family. You hear me? See you later, pumpkin. Yeah, go on and grab some. But I think, of course, some of these parts. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love y'all, and I'm gonna go eat. Yep, cause my stomach. I don't want it to get sick. I want all of us to go to the club. Me too, Mari. On my way to the store. Patty, you about to make that cake, ain't you? Wait a minute, hold on. You about to make that cake, ain't you? Tell the truth. You about to make that cake? What you about to make? What you about to buy? What you about to do? Look, this how y'all be asking me questions. What you about to eat, Queen? How many servings you gonna make? She said no, the mix. Ooh, it's fire. Oh, okay. I thought you was about to make something else. Look. She said, nope, I'm about to make the mix. Listen, it's good. It is good. It is. Thank you so much. Listen, the ingredients for what? I just told y'all. It's animal crackers, Gardettos, and honey grams. And then you can put some the little miniature Oreo cookies, or some Chips Ahoy's in there. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Oh, yes. Fire. And you could give it to the kids. You said the twins and I are going to love it. That part, fire. Listen, it's real, real good. It is. It is. It is. Because it's the savory and the sweet. It's nice. Let me go. Let me go make my food. Bye, y'all. I want to be a nosy. Wanted to see what Queen was about to eat. She about to make the mix. You gonna see. And the right, and the cashews. Don't forget them. Some people don't eat nuts or they have nut allergies, so that's why I was thinking, dang, I probably should, But if you can eat nuts, these fire in there too. These fire in there too, yep. I forgot about that, but I forgot about the babies having, so I was like, dang, you gotta be careful, because folks are being got it, and then I don't want the babies to be got into it. Yeah. All right, let me go make my food, y'all. I gotta quit waiting all day.